Following the decision of the University of Ghana management to revoke the residence status of members of the Commonwealth Hall and Mensah Sarbah Hall, because of these measures proposed by the University of Ghana, today Old Vandals Association stormed the campus of the University of Ghana to resist such measures proposed by the University of Ghana. In a press conference by the Old Vandals and some members of the Mensah Sarbah Hall, they are calling the measures the University of Ghana has proposed as unconstitutional. Let's speak to some of the members present to listen to their agitation currently.
In our candid view, this particular policy is outmoded at birth. It lacks logic. It's non-consultative, very undemocratic, and it fails to appreciate the realities of today. Look, in the year 2010, similar thing happened, and the university wanted to clandestinely change the composition and the embodiment of the hall. We fought it against it, and we won it in 2010. 13 years later, this very same old tactics, kangaroo kind of governing people want to surface again. And we want to tell the university management that enough is enough. It is alleged that students from Commonwealth and Sarbah had a clash. And in the wisdom of the university, a competent investigative body was set up. They were given terms of reference and a timeline. Till we speak today, nobody knows the findings of that committee, who were found culpable for the offense committed. Are they students of this hall? Are they past students? Are they outsiders? So in the wisdom of we, the old Vandals, none of us knew about law. But in criminal proceedings, there is something in law called autus rea mens rea, the intention and the action. And in law, if you think that anybody is a criminal, a competent court of jurisdiction must prove the person so. As we speak today, no investigative committee has found anybody culpable of that offense. So on what basis are you premising to change the embodiment of the hall? Number two, University of Ghana has statutes. In the statutes, it is stipulated that any time convocation in the University Council, Academic Board, and Residential Board, 4 organs, want to change the embodiment of any hall. And by any hall, it could be Commonwealth Hall, Legon Hall, Equafo Hall, Volta Hall. It must come from the senior common room and the junior common room. And in doing so, the particular statute and regulations stipulate that 70% to test majority of members of the senior common room and the junior common room must pass a resolution to say that they want to change the embodiment of the hall. My simple question is this: has the senior common room passed any resolution calling for the change in status of Commonwealth Hall?
But please
hold. Has the junior common room passed a similar resolution? So when you put all these two premises I've raised in contention, it will tell you that the decision of the university is logically untenable. Do you know that we have laws in this country superior to the university statutes?
Yes.
And I will take you to Article 2 of Ghana Constitution, Article 296. In the Article 296 of Ghana's Constitution, it talks about the use of discretionary power. And in Article 296, it stipulates that any law, any authority that want to exert discretionary power must not be done in a capricious manner. So if you want to change the hall in a capricious manner, it is wrong. I have given you 2 premises. The university has a statute. The statute says that if you want to change the hall, these are the process you follow. You are a journalist. I have raised a very contentious issues. University statute. Go and read it. And after reading the statute of the university, put it back to them. When you anytime interview the Vice Chancellor, tell him that the old Vandals are saying that, hey, tell the management that an old Vandal is saying that there's a university statute. And in the statute, there's also a University Act at 806.
Okay, so
if you want to change anything in the university, it must come from the senior common room and the junior common room, not the Vice Chancellor. That is why we went to court in 2010 and we won the case. And should we go to court again, we win the case again.
So now, are you going to court, or what's the way?
Nobody goes to war to disclose his strategies. We are going to war, and it will be very unethical and unconscionable on my part to display on the table what we want to do. They've waged a war against vandalism, and in our counter mechanism against the war they have waged, I cannot stand here and disclose my arsenal. But there's one thing I can assure you: the policy will not stand. As it did not stand in 2030, it will not stand in 2023. Because you see, don't think that because you're a professor, you're the most sensible person. No. It doesn't happen like that. In 2023, they want to sack every student here and bring in only freshmen. And we are saying that no. Look, you are a journalist. This hall that you see, a whole Queen Elizabeth came from UK to greet our chief under in 1957. And you think that we'll sit down for one vice chancellor with professorship to change that hall? She's joking.